Hey there, it's Jody. The reason that I put this video together, and I really wanted to share this with you, is because I wanted you to see a real life example of the results of actually following through with the goal setting system that I'm talking about here. And so what I'm going to be showing you is one of the goals that I had really worked towards in 1 year of my business. And keep in mind, as you're seeing this, at this point, I had already realized many of the goals that I had already set for myself, one of which was becoming completely self-employed, working from home full-time. You know, we had already had made improvements to our house. You know, we tripled the size of our home, did a remodel. You know, we're driving a luxury bonus car. We had already had our first son at this point. I mean, we had already accomplished a lot of goals. And so in this particular year, what I am showing you is an incentive trip to the Galapagos Islands that we had earned. And I'm going to take you through the process of the goal setting system that I actually used to realize this goal. Now keep in mind, as you're watching this, okay, you are going to be seeing some of the pictures from our Galapagos Islands President's Club trip that we had earned. I had the opportunity to take over 400 pictures, but these are just a few that I selected for the purpose of this video. Now, what I want you to know is in the goal setting purpose at this point, or in the system rather, at this point, my focus for the year, I will tell you, was this incentive trip. It was a laser beam focus on one goal, and the reason being was because that year our company announced our incentive trip was going to Quito, Ecuador, and the Galapagos Islands. And that was actually one of my dream destinations that was on my list of places I absolutely wanted to see in the world. And so this was awesome because not only did I have a chance to go there, but I had a chance to go there 100% completely paid for by our company. And so this is the process that I actually went through. As soon as our company actually announced that this was our goal, this was our incentive trip, I went online and I began to print out pictures of the Galapagos Islands, accommodations, you know, some of the experiences that we would have while we were on this trip. And so, you know, I printed out various pictures, and what I did is I actually took them and I posted them in my office right in front. I have a whiteboard that has my daily goals, and I posted these pictures all over right around and above my computer screen, because that means that every day that I went to work, all that I saw were pictures of this destination trip, this amazing President's Club trip that I absolutely had to have. And so what that caused me to do is I then took a look, of course, at what the qualifications for earning this trip actually were, so that I knew, you know, what our volume requirement would be. I knew exactly what our sponsoring requirement would be. And then once I, you know, knew the numbers, I knew what we had to hit. I then went through this process of really developing the plan, okay? And so I had to map it out specifically, breaking it down through the year, what we would have to accomplish each month for our business, and then breaking it down further to what we would need to accomplish on a weekly basis, and then going one step further and knowing exactly what we needed to accomplish on a daily basis, because once I knew that, that could govern my activities. The next thing that I did, of course, is through this process, I made sure that not only did I have the visual goals in front of me at all times, but I also had the numbers in front of me at all times. That way, on a monthly basis, I could evaluate where we were. You know, were we on target? How close were we to hitting that goal? How far away? Then I could make the adjustments needed to either kick it up a notch if need be, right? And so then going through this process, remember, as part of this 5-step process, you write your goals daily in present tense with the date for completion. And so when I mapped this out, I didn't look at it from the standpoint of, this is our 12-month goal. I actually wanted to increase and make sure that we, without a doubt, would hit this target. And so I mapped it out based on a 10-month period. That way we had 2 months of cushion if need be. And here's the neat thing that happened because I was so laser beam focused, so on target with this. Not only that year did we accomplish and earn this trip, as you're seeing in these photos, we also were able to take with us 4 of our team members from our business, from our existing group, 2 of which were actually my sister-in-law and my niece who were able to attend this trip with us. Now that was quite a feat because not only did my husband and I get to enjoy this beautiful, awesome, amazing trip to the Galapagos Islands, but we were able to share that with our team members, and furthermore, we were able to share that with family members. And so, I want to tell you, being in this industry, we've all heard about, marketing, sponsoring, talking to friends and family. I will tell you that I am just living proof of what can happen when you don't limit your thinking and don't limit your possibilities, because you can absolutely make your dreams a reality. And not only that, you can create multiple success stories within, your own family and with your friends. And so, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of this industry. Don't be afraid to market this. You just need to really start with some solid goals. You need to start with a great vision, and you need to have that belief that it can absolutely be accomplished. And so I am here to share with you that this right here, one trip, okay, this was just one of many incentive trips that we were able to take with our company, not to mention all of the other goals that we were able to accomplish just by following this process. And so I am telling you, this works. If you arrived at this video on accident and you haven't actually gone through and read this article, you need to follow this, especially if you are in your own home business right now and you have specific things that you want to accomplish, dreams, goals that you really want to see come to fruition. Follow this. Not only follow this, but really just stick to it, adhere to it, make it a part of your daily process, because if you do that, man, you will be on track to absolutely earning everything that you ever wanted to in your life. And so come on over to becomingchangeagents.com. You can go ahead and access the 5-step goal setting process. And you can learn exactly what you need to do. And then also breaking it down. I've got another article on going one step further, breaking it down to the ridiculous so that you know exactly what you need to do on a daily basis to hit your goals. I know you can do this. Thanks for watching. I wish you the absolute best to your success.